Jess Frank's Golf Academy, where we find our harmony. Swing it free.
Hello golfers, and welcome to the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel here at the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club, and today solving golf's mystery. Are you wondering why when you go to the course sometimes that you cannot find it anywhere? Well, this is going to help you. This is going to solve golf's mystery. It's going to give you a process and a guide to get that back every single time. So the first thing we want to do is understand what happens in the golf swing is that when you swing a golf club, our goal here is to hit the ground in front of the ball every time. So that's the number one fundamental in golf, is hitting the ground after the ball. So to do that and to solve golf's mystery, the first thing we have to do is understand where the weight is on our feet. So when I'm setting up to the ball, my weight as a right-handed golfer is on my left leg here. And you got to remember that it's the lower center weight, everyone, because I know a lot of people have been commenting, I have too much forward, but this is what you want. You want to have that lower weight forward. All the best players in the world do it. And so when you do that, so I have about 60% of my weight, my lower center weight, on my left leg. You can see is that my upper center is centered. So I don't have this upper center in front. Upper center centered, lower weight, lower centers on the left leg. So that's number one. You have to have that weight forward. That's going to help you hit the ground in front of the ball. So that's the first thing. So I can hit a shot like that just focusing on weight forward. Can't hit it any better than that. So weight forward is number one. Number two to solving golf's mystery, and this is the word that changed my life in golf, and that is the word tilt or shoulder down. So in the backswing, you have to understand that you're left tilting in the backswing. So when you left tilt, you can see my left shoulder is down to the ground. Okay, why that's important is because you're going to that helps keep your inclination to the ground, your relationship to the ground, and the stable inclination and the stable axis to the ground. So that's really important. So in my backswing, I'm left tilting, I'm coming down, and on my follow through, I'm right tilting. So you can see left tilt, right tilt. It's almost that at my backswing, my left shoulder points down to the ground. What happens now is when my left shoulder points down to the ground, here's some more detail for you, a couple bonus tips. My left ear, my left eye, my left knee points down to the ground as well. So that also helps you hit the ground in front of the ball. So you're not, notice here is that I'm not all of a sudden just shifting my body, lifting my arms, where I see so many golfers do this. I'll put people on video, I'll see their lower body shift away, their upper body tilt this way, so that's not what we want at all. We want to make sure that we are tilting our body. So weight forward and tilt would give you three words: weight forward, tilt. And I just killed that. Wow, that is solid. Weight forward and tilt, two things that can definitely help you hit the ball more solid and eliminate golf's mystery. Because instead of people telling you keep your head down and you keep getting worse, that's not solving anything. Or if people tell you, you got to release your hands through the ball, not solving anything. So weight forward, tilting your body, those are two things that can really help your game. So from there, what we want is that weight forward, tilting our shoulders. When we come through the ball, you can see that my arms are straight here. So basically, as I'm coming through the ball, I'm hitting the ball first, then the turf. And you can see here, my club head is as far away from my left shoulder as possible, a couple feet after the ball. That is something that was taught to me a long time ago by a mentor named Martin Hall, who's a phenomenal golf coach as well, is that if you could get people to be able to stop the club and make sure that from the left shoulder down to the club head is as far away as possible, because most golfers that I see that come to Deer Creek are pulling their arms in, their weight's back, their hips are back, they're topping it, they're doing all that stuff that is going to make them a worse golfer. And that's why everybody's like, why one day I can play decent, the next day I can't find it? So these are 3 things that are going to help. So number 1, weight forward. Number 2 is tilt. Number 3 is just making sure that your arms are straight after the ball. So I'm going to go ahead and hit another one here. Can't hit it any better than that. Again, love it. Every single time out of the center of the face. That's going to be a huge part. So that's going to eliminate golf's mystery. Now you have a system, you have a roadmap to go with, and now we're going to take a look down the line and see from there. So golfers, I always tell you to film yourself from face on and down the line. So here's your down the line version. And so again, the 2 main objectives here is number 1, we want to hit the ground in front of the ball. That's very important. So how do we create that every single time? How do we solve golf's mystery? So we start to put in place real fundamentals that are going to help you hit the ball more solid and hit the ball first in the turf. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that when we're coming down, our weight is on our left leg. As we're coming forward, our weight's forward. So you can see here, you can see actually my right shoe, my right Sqairz shoe right here, I kind of have a little banking action there. So we know my weight's forward. We know my hip slides forward. So that's number 1. So at address, it's about 60% on the left. Okay. And when at impact, we're even more forward. All right. So we're going to be able to hit the ball really solid that way. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a shot, just weight forward. Can't hit it any better than that. Really solid. So again, ball first, then turf every single time. I should just do a video on that, just showing you how I'm hitting the ball then the turf. And you can see when I line the ball up from back here that all my divots are in front of that ball. No, I'm not hitting anything fat. So a lot of good nuggets coming for you here, a lot of good information that's going to help you play your best. So that's number 1, weight forward. Number 2 is, again, we are in the backswing, we are left tilting. So what this does, when I left tilt in the backswing, meaning my left shoulder goes to the ground, and on the way forward, my right shoulder goes to the ground, that's helping me keep the inclination to the ground in a stable axis. A stable axis is going to help you hit the ball more solid every single time. You don't see the best players in the world moving their heads back, shifting their weight, moving their heads to the side. Everything's pretty stable up and down here. So that's very important. So we're going to left tilt in the backswing, right tilt in the downswing. So you can do this really slowly too. Weight forward, left tilt, shoulder down, coming down. You can see my weight's forward, back into the back of the ball, and around that way. So we're going to hit one just tilting. So again, it's a good solid golf shot. Take it every time. So tilting is huge. Shoulder down, tilt, really important. Okay, that's the one word, again, I can't stress enough, that really changed my golf life. My golf life all changed by understanding the word tilt. When I go back, I'm left tilting. When I go forward, I'm right tilting. So that's really, really important. So then the third fundamental here, when I'm doing this, as I'm weight forward, left tilt, shoulder down, right tilt, as I come through the ball, my arms are straight, okay? And what I said before was that I practice going where the club head is as far away from my left shoulder, just a few feet after the ball, okay? If you look at the best players in the world, that is what they're doing. I see most golfers out here with their weight back, arms bending, then you see that chicken wing, or they're trying to flip their hands because they're trying to keep their head down. So they're doing all kinds of things that are making their golf game worse. And that's why it's such a mystery to all of you out there. But if you're watching my channel, you see this on a weekly basis come to you with a lot of good information about how to eliminate the mystery, how to keep a roadmap, and how to understand what's the true fundamentals. So we're going to go weight forward, tilt, and then arms straight after the ball. We're going to go ahead and hit shot. Can't hit it any better than that. So that is a perfect draw right there. I'll take that all day long. Again, hit the ball first, then the turf. So you can start to see how that works. So if you have a plan, if you have a roadmap, that's going to eliminate golf's mystery. that's going to say to yourself, okay, well, now I have somewhere to go. So I'm not just guessing. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to flick my hands. I'm not trying to shift my weight. I'm not lifting my arms. I'm not doing all the things that all my playing partners are trying to tell me. I'm sticking with the fundamentals of what works. So try that next time at your course. I know it's going to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. If you really like this video, go ahead and leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps me grow my channel, helps me bring you free content over and over again. And so check out my friends in my description below, my partners that can also help your game, and we'll see you soon. Join me on Airways for only $5 per month. You're going to get a lot of step-by-step information to help you play your best golf. The link is in the description below. I'm adding new videos every month that you're going to be able to see. You'll get those videos so you can work on your game, and you can have it right on your phone. You log into the Airways platform and you're going to play your best golf. So thank you again, I appreciate it.